This is part of the ceremony, don't worry. Give me 1 second. This is why I made my speech digital. Okay. Well, it's hard to top that. But good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming to my court of honor. I truly, deeply appreciate everyone who chose to take time out of their busy day or busy weekend to come and visit me. I'm really touched by everyone. So, ever since I first joined scouting in elementary school, as you guys heard, I was always told that the pinnacle of my journey was Eagle Scout. Because I joined as a Cub. This was back before Lions at kindergarten, all that stuff. So over the years, I went from Cub Scout to Boy Scouts, from middle school to high school. And so over these years, I gained so much knowledge, so much experience. And so looking back, I can confidently say that scouting has made a tremendous impact on how much I have grown since those elementary school years. And now I've reached the pinnacle of scouting and became an Eagle Scout. I can't help but reflect on those memories with fondness and appreciation. Now, of course, when it comes to appreciation, I have to thank everyone who's helped me along the way. That's why I gave the mentor pins. So from everyone, all the mentor pins recipients, thank you so much. To the library system, thank you so much for your support. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you to my peers, everyone who came with me, who's in my school, who's in my scouting community. I want to thank you all for coming today. And of course, my own mom. Thank you so much. So that speech was really good. Almost made me cry. Okay, it did make me cry. So your friendship, guidance, and support have helped me not only in scouting, but also in my life. However, now that I've become an Eagle Scout, there comes one big question. What's next? And for everyone, when you have a big goal in your life, you always come to this question. Now that you've spent all this time coming to this one goal, and now you've accomplished it, what do you do next? And so, for me, I've decided that just because I'm done with scouting, just because I've become Eagle, doesn't mean I'm completely done with scouting, or with stop doing stuff. So I'm always going to try and look for better stuff to pursue. I'm always going to try and better myself. Because whether my plans fail or succeed, that's not the point of these goals. The point of getting your goals, especially with Eagle Scout, or getting black belt, or winning first at a competition, isn't to actually get first place or to become an Eagle, but it's to become a better version of yourself. Everything you do in life makes you a better version of yourself than you were before you did it. And so, it's like the corny saying, hold on, I got it. The road to achieving our goals is better than our destination. So what does this mean for me now? Well, I plan to focus on my upcoming FFA competition that I'm going to have in a few months, or in a month. I'm also going to finishing my education and finish out my junior and senior year strong. And I'm also going to prepare myself for other better activities past high school and beyond. And so I've also learned that life isn't a straight line from one goal to the next, but because instead it's messy. You have so many different activities, you have so many different people you know, and it's your job to figure out how to connect those into a way that you can understand and better yourself and everyone around you. And so, to end everything, I like to end with a quote that I found recently that I thought was pretty cool. It's from an author named Jim Rohn. I don't know if you guys know him. The ultimate reason for setting goals is to entice you to become the person it takes to achieve them. And so I really agree with that quote. So, thank you again for taking your time to attend my Court of Honor. I really appreciate your support, and I hope everyone here has an amazing weekend. And so before we conclude the ceremony, I'd like to hand it over to Mr. Martin to say a few last short words before we go eat.
About 8 pages ago.
Oh, man.